Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of Yes I Do Cook, because yes I do cook. This footage is over a year old, so this is me recording the voiceover for this episode after a year from when this footage was shot. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, let's start. I don't know why I filmed any of this. So right now you're seeing all of the ingredients that you need for the sauce, which brings us to our first part, cutting. For the sauce, you only need to cut the aromatics, which is garlic, onions, and then there's some mushrooms you need to cut. I don't know, but if you have watched some of my videos, you already know I don't play around when it comes to cutting onions and cutting garlic, okay? If you need to know how to do it, I'll add some footage in, but basically, you should know how to cut onions. Okay, come on. I don't want no starter chefs watching my videos. Alright? This is just me cutting things up for like 8 minutes. So there you go. Isn't it crazy how I filmed this while I was still living in Copenhagen, and now I am so far removed from that? Like, I am not living in Copenhagen. I'm living with my parents back in the Netherlands. It's a whole thing. It's a whole journey. Here you see me playing around with an onion that I eventually do cut into it, but I don't know why I'm fucking around with it. So yeah, that brings us to the sauce assembly part. Here we add in the ground beef that I got from the Truly. It's so good. I love that ground beef. You just put it in the pan with a little bit of oil. You fry it up a bit, and then you add your mushrooms in there. So here you see me adding my mushrooms. Also, my onion, that's also in there. And you just stir that shit up nice and good. Also, I'm putting in some spices. All of the spices are listed below, but there's some paprika powder, some soy sauce, cayenne pepper, MSG instead of salt. This is the chili flakes. You know, all that good stuff. I'm adding it in there to make it taste nice, you know. When you make something vegan, I feel like often the thing that makes it taste the most like the original dish that you're trying to recreate is the spices. So if you guys don't spice your food, I don't know what y'all doing already. Definitely, if you're a vegan, spice your food. So then you stir that all up. You add some more oil, because just because it's vegan doesn't mean it has to be healthy. Okay? Add a nice amount of oil. Stir that up. Then you want to add your beans. Okay? Add in those beans. Yes. Those chunky beans. Look at me writing that down. I really thought I was a chef in the making. Anyway, here you see me adding in the tomatoes. Just regular old canned tomatoes. Ones that are already chopped, might I add. A little hack for the tomatoes is it's never really finished. So you add in some water once you've scooped most of it out, and then you swish it around, and then you've got yourself some more tomato water. Now I'm adding in baking soda, because that reduces the acidity, the sourness from the tomatoes, and makes the sauce a little bit more sweet. And I'm adding in a couple of bay leaves, because yeah, that just brings a whole little level of depth to the sauce. That's basically the base of the sauce, just beans, tomatoes. The garlic is already in there, spices, onion, and then mince, minced meat. If your food is not spiced well, it's not going to taste good, especially if you're a vegan, because you don't have those natural juices from the animal helping you out here, okay? I'm adding the spice, I'm tasting it every step of the way. And then it's all mixed up, it's all delicious, it looks good, and then you let it sit. You let it marinate. Which brings us to step 3, the guacamole. Here you see me absolutely ruining an avocado because I had some pieces left in the fridge. But yeah, I'm slicing up some avocado, tomatoes. I like the taste of dish soap actually, so I'm adding in some cilantro. If you don't like that, you don't have to add it. I'm adding all of that in. Onion, garlic as well. You know the deal, you know the drill. And that's about it. So as you may see, the sauce has gotten nice and thick, just the way that we like it, because it's been simmering for a while. It's absolutely perfect. It's stunning. So that brings us to the next part, which is assembly. Look at these cute old clips of me just laughing it up with my nacho chips and my cheese. So what I do is I put some nacho chips in the microwave with some cheese on them. I run them through the microwave, I put some sauce on there, and I put some guac on there, and that's how you get a plate like this. Doesn't that look appetizing? Doesn't that look fabulous? Am I not really cute? And this is me trying some after being super excited. You can see the steam coming off of this bowl. Delicious taco bowl. It's vegan, it's delicious, it's amazing. Here are some clips of me actually trying it with the sound on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to review the meat that I used. It's actually really good. Oh wait, background noise. Sorry? It's actually quite good. Like, normally those vegan beef options, they have the same taste. If you know how Beyond Meat tastes, that's like the same taste. But this one is kind of like more subtle. I don't know if it's because of like everything that I cooked around it, but it's quite good. But once again, you don't need the beef. You can just survive on the beans, add a little bit more mushroom to add more bulk to the sauce. But it's good. Like, look how cute it looks also. Okay, now it looks like shit, but like it did look cute. Yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you want to see more recipes, go ahead and follow, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on it, and you'll see me in the next one.